All right, next up, we are looking at ester reactions. The first one we're going to take a look at is esterification via condensation. Condensation is definitely something we've seen before. All right, so here's the basic setup of our esterification reactions. Again, remember these are condensation reactions, which means that we are removing water, right? And we've seen these before. We saw these with amide formation. So in this case, we are reacting a carboxylic acid with an alcohol. So those are our two reactants. And in this particular one, we're reacting ethanoic acid with ethanol. Our conditions are that we have a strong acid, and that's indicated here with the H+. And we also need heat, and that is usually indicated with a triangle. So we need both of those, a strong acid and heat. And then, as we talked about, right, removing water is our condensation reaction. So one of our products is definitely water. Now, where that water comes from, as we've already kind of got this blocked off here, is the OH group from the acid is going to combine with the hydrogen from the alcohol, and that's going to give us our water. That's going to allow for the oxygen of the alcohol to bond with the carbon on the carbonyl, or that carbonyl carbon. Now, a couple things to note. Note the name. So the name of our product is ethyl ethanoate. And so the reason why we name these this way is because, again, we're starting with an acid and an alcohol. The other thing I wanted to point out is that notice that this system exists at equilibrium. So in order for us, if we wanted to produce a good amount of this ester, we would have to remove some of the ester to push that reaction towards the products, or we would have to continue to add more alcohol to continue to push the reaction towards the products. The other thing I wanted to point out is that we usually can tell that this reaction has moved forward because they smell fantastic. Like I said, most esters smell really good. And so we can tell that this reaction has taken place by the presence of an odor.